Kiyonari, of course, the current British champion, and I think just giving us an illustration, this man should be doing dancing on ice. He should be in the Olympics. He's fantastic.
I don't know, Jonathan, about fantastic. I'm just going to be biting my nails until the end of the weekend. And then if he can finish riding like this without falling off again, then I'll say he's fantastic. And
yeah,
I'm going to say, because
I'll let you into a secret. He fell off twice yesterday.
It's breathtaking watching him. Look at this. Look at this.
The control. And you know, like I said, he doesn't for 1 minute, for one job, think it's out of control. We are frightened to death, but he is just. Look at this.
But what you can see there is, that is, that is where, when it's sliding out of the corners like that, that's where the traction control helps, because it starts to slide and then the throttles take over and the traction control takes over and sort of brings it back. If he didn't have that, he'd be flying over the handlebars by now.
Well, he's got a real deft touch and he just looks so comfortable, so planted on the bike. It's as though he was designed to race Hondas. And certainly that's how Honda Motorsport see him. And now that was a little bit out of control into Gerard's, and that's not the line you take, and that's not going to be a very fast lap. So
you know what happens when you start talking about
him. He is fantastic. So he crosses the line, and that was still good enough for second. Look at this. Oh, into Redgate. He is giving Hansbury some real coverage on TV. That's for sure, because that's all we're seeing. We're not seeing the front of the bike. Watch this.
That's around Poppers coming onto the Dunlop straight.
And that's where you need the power down in third gear.
Into the foggy S's.
Yep.
And that feels like ice. When the bike's doing that, the rear end feels like ice. It doesn't give you any confidence at all. So absolutely impressive. And just to let you know, the lap that he's on now is going under the pole position time in the first split. The track is made up of 3 splits, and in the first third, he's gone 0.075 quicker.
Jared's trying to hold it all together.
I think he's thinking about the price of new fairings.
Yeah, it could be a new bike. I hope they've got the spare one ready, because he might need it in a few minutes.
Heading up into Coppice now, third gear corner this one. Got to be really careful if there's a place where you're going to high side, it's here. This is where Bayliss had his big accident.
While leading last year.
Yeah, and Kiyonari, not scared of that corner at all. Down through Dunlop Bridge, into foggy S's. And sideways once again.
Second gear through there?
Second gear through there. Some guys using first gear, depending on the gearbox you run, second through to 6th or first through to 5th.
First gear coming up to Melbourne into this, because it's very slow in here.
Oh, very slow. But still, depending on the gearing.
This reminds me of Craig Jones on that Triumph a few years ago.
Definitely. And the other thing, it looks like he's on a snowboard. You know, like that's how
That's exactly it.
That's how snowboarders go into corners.
Well, he's only a kid, so maybe that's it. That's where he's learnt it. Into the last corner he comes, and of course, doing it much better than he did last lap. So this could be your pole lap, and it could be the best lap of the day. He's currently second. Kiyonari, just missing out. He got the fastest split in the first split, got his best personal best in the second, and that's his fastest lap of 42.6.